Hello, and thank you for having me back at this important annual gathering. Both the core issue of UANI and your purpose of today's event are critical to not only the Kingdom of Bahrain, the United States of America, but to those throughout the entire region. For sadly, the persistence of any irresponsible nation makes them an ever-present danger to themselves and others. Left to their own devices, those who seek instability and disorder have become an ever-darkening cloud hovering over our fruitful region. A foreboding tempest, increasingly blocking the radiant glow of peace, stability, and a shared sense of community. Left unaddressed, those with hegemonic ambition are free to impose their shadows, obstructing rays of hope and degrading both the physical and psychological integrity of millions. In preparation of this threatening storm, however, solace can be found. The light breaking through the foreboding clouds come in the form of the common perspective shared by Bahrain and well-meaning responsible countries throughout the world. Such shared recognition of the true degree of severity posed by insidious states allows responsible nations to acutely focus on excising such dissenters. Make no mistake, though, there are others. There are responsible nations that have the welfare of not only their own people at heart, but the welfare of those of the entire region. And they do number the majority. So it is up to us, to this majority of responsible countries, to come together as one, to stand together against these persistent threats, to assure the sovereignty of our lands, to defend the safety of citizenries that trust us with their lives, to maintain the integrity of our people. In order to do this, though, the effects of such bad actors must be accurately identified and appreciated. Those of us that are responsible countries must recognize these dual tracks of advancing dangerous technology and simultaneously fostering dissent, destabilization, and upheaval. This 1-2 punch has already garnered far too much negative reinforcement by well-intended stakeholders, leading those self-serving states to believe they are justified in such aggression. Therefore, responsible nations strive to achieve peace and security for not only their people, but the people of the region. Responsible nations come together for the betterment of all civilizations. Responsible nations stand as one, with a shared prioritization of all life. Otherwise, unruly actors of diabolic puppetry are able to foster a garden from which radicalized weeds may grow and be planted throughout the landscape of the region, so as to spread, choking freedom and tranquility out of the havens of social, religious, and judicial stability. This puppeteering behavior cannot be uncoupled from the more publicized issue of weapon advancement. These are simply two fronts of one campaign, single overarching campaign, bent on geopolitical posturing through global fear. The Kingdom of Bahrain, along with many of our neighbors, has been consistent in these positions, as well as the manner in which to address them. Over the weeks, months, and years to come, it is our sincere hope that the United States continue its principled position, and in doing so, hold firm on the standards of responsible conduct for all nations. I appreciate the opportunity to address you here today, and I remain eager to continue our collaboration on these critical matters as we continue down the perilous path together.